Hello everyone, we have with us Grandmaster Swapnil Dhopade. So sir, you are here at the 39th National Chess Championship. So this championship is being held here in Nagpur, your hometown. So how special is it to see India's youngest talents competing here?
Yeah, it's amazing because the national tournament is always special. The best talents from all over the nation comes to participate here, and it is held in Nagpur, so that's a special feeling for me. And also, I noticed that it was wonderfully organized, and I hope that we'll be able to get some really amazing talents, players who take on chess as a career and bring laurels for the country.
Okay. There are almost 400 plus young players who have participated here. What does this tell about the growth of grassroots level chess in here, Maharashtra and India?
Yeah, I think after the COVID, especially, it has been amazing because a lot of young kids they learn chess online and now they are playing offline tournaments. So it's amazing, and because of a lot of amazing achievements by our talents at international levels, for example, Mukesh winning the World Championship match, Divya winning the World Cup, and other such players who won so many tournaments. I think that has popularized chess in India quite a lot, and because of this, we are seeing a lot of growth in chess in India.
Okay. National championships are now being organized across different states every year with increasing participation. How important is it for Indian chess?
It's amazing because I think each and every part of country should organize some really important events because that gives a lot of boost to the local talents. They can participate or they can also just come and visit a tournament and learn from different players and interact with parents and so on. So it's always good to organize tournaments in different parts of the country.
Okay, I guess earlier there used to be like that ki only selected players from states can participate. But now anyone can register for the championship and can play. So how important it is for a player to play a national championship?
I think it's quite important, even though we feel that we selected players deserve to play in the nationals. But if someone wants to gain experience of the national level, it is good that if it has been open right now, it is good that people can register directly and they can participate because experience is also valuable, which they can use for the next year's championship.
Okay. So, do you remember what was your first national championship and what is your best memory from that tournament?
Yeah, actually the first national championship was National Under 13. I started quite late. I believe it was in Kolkata, National Under 13. So that was my first nationals and I was starstruck to seeing all the great players of my age group at that time, and many of them also went on to become grandmasters. For example, Abhijit Gupta, I think he won that national championship if I remember correctly. But yeah, it was a valuable experience for me because that was the first time I played the nationals, and when we meet and interact with players of our own age group from different states, we get to learn a lot, and that's always an amazing experience. Of course, I did not do well, but it was a good experience for me.
Over the last few years, you have transitioned from being a top grandmaster to becoming India's one of the leading coaches. What inspired you for this journey?
Basically, I always loved playing chess. I'm always passionate for chess. But coaching is something that is close to my heart because since the time when I started coaching, my first student was Ronak Sadhwani, and he went on to become a grandmaster in 13 years and 9 months. So when your first student becomes a grandmaster, you get so much success on your first student itself. And also, I enjoyed the process working with him, interacting with him, and preparing his training schedule and so on. So I enjoyed the process. At the same time, it was a success for me that my first student became such a youngest grandmaster. So that kind of motivated me and inspired me to take coaching professionally as a career full time, and then I started focusing on the coaching aspect of chess.
You were recently part of Indian contingent in the FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Team Championship. What was that experience like, and what did you learn from working with some of the world's strongest players?
Yeah, it was an amazing experience in the FIDE Rapid World Team Championship, which was held in Hong Kong. I represented a chestnut team, and I was the captain of the team. So there were some really great talents in the team. For example, Raunak, Daniel, Maurizi, and so on. And it was a great experience because the passion for chess in them is just amazing. Every time after the rounds were over, we used to gather together and see a lot of chess, play a lot of blitz, and that was just very, very amazing. So their passion, even though they have been playing chess for such a long time, their passion to keep on playing and learning chess is just amazing.
Through Chess Pathsala, you trained many young talents. So when you first meet a child, what qualities to make you feel that they have the potential to become a player, a strong player?
Basically, I think whenever I feel that a child is curious and is really into it when I'm explaining some things and he loves playing chess, enjoying chess, learning chess, I think that is the first quality that I observe. And of course, there are some other qualities as well, but that comes with experience, like patience, sitting, endurance, sitting for long hours for practice and so on. But that comes with experience. But the main thing is the kid should enjoy chess and enjoy the learning process, playing process, and so on. That's quite important.
India is producing grandmasters at an incredible pace. How do you personally want to contribute to Indian chess in next 10-15 years?
So India is producing grandmasters at an amazing pace. There's no doubt in that. And the main thing is at such a pace, I think we will of course cross Russia's record of grandmasters because we are playing in foreign tournaments, we are playing in of course Indian tournaments also, and we are getting norms everywhere, almost everywhere. So even Chess West India is calling that almost after each like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm seeing that someone is scoring norms and getting titles. So it's wonderful to see that. So I think at such an amazing place, I think we are heading towards the best chess country in the world.
We often talk about India's golden generation in chess. Do you think we are the only at the beginning, or is it the best yet to come?
I think we are surely at one of the we are at a peak for sure. Considering the performances, because we have won the Olympiad men and women, we have also won the World Championship for men. So the only thing remaining is the World Championship title for the women's, and Vaishali is going to play the World Championship match this time. So I hope she wins, and that's the only missing thing for us right now. If she wins, that would be amazing.
Compared to when you were playing, when you were growing into chess, how has the role of parents is changed in a young player's chess career?
Yeah, I think parents have become quite active in the journey of a chess player these days. Because in my days, parents' role was limited to arranging the accommodation, the train tickets, and the food, etc. But these days, parents are quite active. They also take care of the training schedule, talking with the coaches actively, and so on. So the participation is quite active in the journey of a player, and that's why I feel. Parents should also have a positive mindset if they are looking for a long-term growth of a chess player, because many times we get too attached to immediate results and we become a little impulsive when it comes to taking out conclusions from the recent results. So that's the only thing I feel, that if the parents have a long-term vision, it will really help their kid grow in chess.
What are the mistakes parents are making with talented young players, and what are your advice to them?
I think the main mistake that I just talked about is expecting results too quickly. For example, if they feel that they need to try something new and let's say they hire a new coach for the kid, then at least they should give room for around 6 months or 7 months for their kids to, and also for the coach to understand the weaknesses and how it exactly goes. Rather than many times it happens that they hire a coach or something, or they do some change in the training schedule and they expect that it will happen very quickly. So, but they have to have some patience.
Okay, thank you so much for talking with us, Swapnil sir. It was a pleasure seeing you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.